Good morning, everyone. Today is an auspicious day because today marks the 551st birth anniversary or Prakash Purab of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is popular as the first Sikh Guru. But is that it? Well, today we all will look into his life and try to understand who Guru Nanak Dev Ji actually was. You all must be familiar with the word feminist, the one who believes in equal rights for men and women. Well, Guru Nanak Dev Ji was the first feminist who preached equality among men and women and was against discrimination not only on the basis of gender but also on the basis of caste, creed, and color. He was a spiritual guru, a traveler who traveled almost 30,000 kilometers spreading this message of equality and how we all are one and come from one God. Let's now look into his life stories and see what he preached, believed, and how we all, especially students, can understand and apply his teachings in our real lives. 551 years back, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the founder and first Guru of Sikhism, was born in the year 1469 in the village Talwandi, which is located in the Punjab region of the Indian subcontinent. The village is now known as Nankana Sahib and is situated near the city of Lahore in present-day Pakistan. Sikhs around the world celebrate the auspicious occasion of Guru Nanak Dev Ji's birth on Purnamasi, full moon day, in the lunar month of Katak, which falls on a different date every year. Guru Nanak Dev Ji's father, Mehta Kalu Ji, was a village accountant. His mother, Mata Tripta Ji, was described as a simple and very religious woman. He also had an elder sister named Bibi Nanki Ji who cherished her younger brother. The following story depicts how Guru Nanak Dev Ji was an extraordinary child in his childhood.
Mehta Kalu took his son to Pandit Gopal, who ran a small school. The teacher taught him to read and write Hindi and also arithmetic and bookkeeping. The Guru was a quick learner. One day, Guru took his seat a little apart from his schoolmates and began writing something thoughtfully and calmly, humming to himself a soft, sweet, low tune as he wrote. The teacher rose from his seat, went up to his strange pupil. The Guru rose and gave his patti, a wooden tablet, to his teacher. The teacher was amazed beyond all measures. It was a hearty and illuminating discourse on God, man and the universe, on man's duty towards his creator and fellow creatures. He humbly bowed before Guru and took him to his father.
Mehta Ji, the son of yours is an avatar, an incarnation of God. He has been sent to deliver humanity from sin and destruction. He will be a great teacher of mankind. I have learned much from him. He has opened my eyes. I regard him as my teacher. I bow to him.
When Guru Nanak Dev Ji was around 16 years old, he started working under Daulat Khan Lodi, under whom his brother-in-law also worked. He performed well in his job. Guru Nanak Dev Ji married Bibi Sulakhani Ji in 1487. The couple had two children named Sri Chand and Lakshmi Chand. In spite of being a married man and a father, he was not distracted from his quest for spiritual knowledge. It was during his days in Sultanpur. Guru Nanak Dev Ji attained enlightenment. He explained that he had been in direct communion with ultimate reality, the Divine One, meaning he had not actually seen God in any form. The very first sentence which he uttered then was, "There is no Hindu, no Muslim." By this, he meant that everyone is equal and that all are one. Guru Nanak Dev Ji was moved by the plight of people of the world and wanted to tell them about the real message of God. In 1499, he decided to set out on his sacred mission to spread the holy message of peace and compassion to all of mankind. It is believed that Guru Nanak Dev Ji was the second most travelled person in the world. Most of his journeys were made on foot with his companions Bhai Mardana and Bhai Bala. He is believed to be travelled more than 30,000 kilometers in 5 major udasis. Guru Nanak Dev Ji saw the world suffering out of hatred, falsehood, and hypocrisy. He carried the torch of truth, heavenly love, peace, and joy for mankind. During his udasis, he changed people's views on discrimination, caste system, and injustice by explaining and performing activities which proved to be an eye opening. Let's see a video of a story where Guru Nanak Dev Ji changes the thinking of Malik Bhago, a rich merchant, and asks him to walk on the path of truth, hardship, and to give up falsehood.
Once Nanak was staying in the house of a poor carpenter named Lala. He used to serve Guru Nanak dry chapati with sauce. Guruji would eat it happily. A Brahmin named Malik Bhago of the same place performed a religious sacrifice followed by a dinner. Along with many people of his caste, he also invited Guru Nanak to the grand dinner. Though unwilling, he went to attend the dinner as he was invited many times. Malik Bhago said, "Guruji, you are born in a Khatri family. Is it right on your part to eat and stay in the house of a Shudra and participate in a religious dinner?" Lala was standing behind Guruji. Guru Nanak took the dry chapati from Lala in one hand and kachori from Malik Bhago in the other hand. Guruji squeezed dry chapati and kachori. Milk oozed out of the dry chapati and blood out of the kachori. All were stunned to see it. Guruji said, "The chapati of Lala contains the milk of hard and honest labor with pure heart. The kachori of rich man contains the blood of the poor and is not earned with hard labor and honest heart."
Through the power of reason, logic, and justification, he persuaded people that virtuous action, rather than rituals alone, could ensure the realization of Creator within us. 6. Everywhere illustrate the teachings of Guru Nanak Dev Ji through the institution of langar, community kitchen, that promotes the experience of sitting together and eating without any distinction and differences whatsoever. Guru Nanak Dev Ji believed that men and women are equal. He said, without women there will not be anyone on this earth except the Lord. Respect her, be good to her. He is considered the world's first feminist, having advocated gender equality and women's rightful place in society in the 1400s. He quotes, from woman, man is born. Within woman, a man is conceived. To woman, he is engaged and married. Woman becomes his friend. Through woman, the future generations come. This coming Shabbat questions, why call her bad? From her, kings are born.
पंड जमिए पंड नेमिए पंड मंगन में हावो पंड होवे दोस्ती पंड चले राहो पंड चले राहो सो क्यों मंदा आखिए जित जमे राजा सो क्यों मंदा आखिए
Guru Nanak Dev Ji preached strict monotheism and described the Creator as Ik, one. To underline the singularity, he wrote Ik in numeral form. His Ik was the one without the second. Ik Onkar actually means there is one God who is inside us and everywhere around us. The holy book of Sikhs, Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, starts with this phrase of Ik Onkar. After completing his Udasis, Guru Nanak Dev Ji settled in the city of Kartarpur, located in present-day Pakistan, with his family. He advocated that Sikh spirituality is to be practiced side by side with the performance of world obligations towards one's family, society, and humanity as a whole. During his stay in Kartarpur, he worked in the fields preaching the importance of earning a living by physical and mental effort. It was in the early hours of 22nd September 1539 that Guru Nanak Dev Ji closed his eyes in eternal sleep. He remained beloved of all. As they still say, Baba Nanak Shah Fakir, Hindu ka Guru, Musalman ka Peer. He formalized three pillars of Sikhism. Naam Japna, which means to meditate on God. Kirat Karni, which means to honestly earn a living by physical and mental effort. And Vanchakna, which means to share and consume with others. Apart from these, he preached equality among humans and said that all humans were created by one same supreme being, and asked people to meditate on God, to wish good for everyone, sarbat da bhala, to serve others, seva, and to speak the truth. He preached against superstitions and false rituals and said that only by meditating on God will one achieve salvation. Guru Nanak Dev Ji used to question all the false rituals and superstitions practiced by people in the name of religion instead of accepting them blindly. Hence, his followers are called Sikhs, which means a student or disciple. Students can learn from his life that learning is a continuous process and that everything needs to be questioned instead of following things blindly. To think before doing anything or everything in the name of religion. After all, as quoted by Einstein, education is not learning of facts but training of the mind to think. They can also learn the quality of hard work, truthfulness, humbleness to treat people equally and to help the needy. I hope on this occasion of Guru Nanak Jayanti, we can try to inculcate his ideologies in our life. Thank you everyone and wishing you a very happy Guru Nanak Jayanti.
अवल अल्लाह नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर ते सब जग उपजा कौन भले को मंदे कुदरत के सब बंदे